Gang, crook slime gang, crook slime gang, crook slime gang. That is going to be the intro for when I'm in the bathroom. And once I am on my actual computer, then I will do that. I like your butt cheek. Alright. What if Naruto was neglected? Part 12. Now, this is part 12. And make sure that y'all click that like and subscribe button. You see Ryu walking next to his brother Teiju. Holding his hold up. Passing out Pop Tarts. Good boy gotta get his Pop Tarts because he gotta eat. Sorry, I had to put my Pop Tart in the toaster. Ryu walking, holding onto his blade slightly. Bro, how long until we are there? Teiju said, about a day, if time tells itself right. Ryu said, looking at the glowing sun, glowing brightly in the sky. Then both of them noticed small movement, and it clearly, whatever caused the movement, clearly tried to move quietly, but both brothers knew what was going on. Both of them looked towards each other, then they slammed their blades into air, making everything around them turn into shards of wood. With the Jonin praying for his life, he had on a mask that had the sign Root on it. Lord Naruto told me about this guy, Danzo. My Pop Tarts are done. Yeah, what's your Pop Tart? I do sorry. Pop Tarts! They're done. Toasted. Look at that. Toasted Pop Tart. Naruto, the Johnny looked up towards the two brothers. He knew that if he hadn't done something, then he would die, or all of Donzo's secrets would be discovered. Explosion style. Exploding boomerang, the man said as he jumped towards the air as quickly as he could. With the explosion blasted Teju away from Ryu. The root ombu that worked around the hidden leaf saw the red light shining within the sky. All of them then flashed towards the area. 2 minutes later, they were there as they saw a man sitting down on a stone, sharpening his blade. So the rest of the pack of rats finally come, Ryu said while not taking his eyes off his blade. There were about 200 of them. And more were coming. So Ryu estimated, if his estimate was correct, at least 300 shinobi. Damn. I guess I have to kill you all. I'm gonna slaughter you so fast that you won't even see me. Then three white snakes wrapped around the foot of Ryu. He then looked up to see Uncle Mitarachi with her white snakes wrapping around his legs. He felt as if he couldn't move for a moment because the snakes were so heavy. Why can I move? Ryu asked, looking toward Uncle. Simple. These snakes were bred by me to to be heavy in case of battle. And they get lighter or heavier depending on how much chakra they absorb. So, the more chakra that they absorb, the heavier they get. Ryu then grabbed the back of his head, laughing. You think that that's gonna stop me? As Ryu then disappeared, everyone looked towards Ryu. To see where he was. Ryu, God damn it, I'm getting slower. As you notice, one Shinobi's red eyes cutting through the crowd, looking towards him. Damn it. I can't get past the root with a Sharingan. As then he stopped completely. Damn it. Now these weighted snakes are getting too heavy. Shit. Binding seal, he said while slamming his sword into the snakes on his right leg. Then his sword Then the snakes flowed into his sword as they then shot towards a nearby tree. Damn it. I'm a little off balance, but this'll do good. It can serve as kind of training, he said while gripping onto his sword. He then disappeared, going to aim at every shinobi. Then the one with the Sharingan stopped his blade with his bare hands. He punched him in the stomach as then Ryu flew back with blood spurting out of his mouth. Damn it. Shit. Still training. Should I use it? As then the shinobi with the Sharingan's eyes then changed onto the Mangekyo. They spent quickly, with 3 daggers pointing outwards. This is the true power of my Mangekyo, he said, as then his pupil appeared. As then the small tips or the hilts of the daggers then branched out into lines until they reached his pupil. My Mangekyo's true form, the eternal Mangekyo. What? He's of actual Uchiha inheritance? The man Ryu thought as he looked towards the shinobi. Uchiha Flame Dragon. Sword of the Heavens, he said while spurting fire onto a common blade. Then the blade then became shaped by the fire until it cooled down to see a red, a completely red blade that sort of looked like flames were coming off of it. It was a standard katana, except with flames coming off of it and markings on the hilt. Damn it! My leader taught me about that blade. The blade that pierced the heavens. Indra. Uchiha used the blade to fight against the Sage of Six Paths. He lost, but the blade was legendary, being able to even go head to head with the Sage. gonna be hard. Ryu thought, as then he held onto his blade harder. Ah! As they both slanged that iron. Then multiple everyone else except Uncle decided not to engage the battle. Or not to engage at all. They felt the massive amount of killer intent that the Uchiha was releasing. Bro, Ryu didn't even notice. You goddamn bastard! Going up against Lord Donzo like you are? You deserve punishment. No, you deserve death. No, you deserve a fate worse than death. For even thinking about disobeying Lord Donzo. The Uchiha said. As then Ryu noticed something. On the top of his mask, there was a seal. Because of the Uchiha's strong will, he was able to sort of break out of Izanagi. But with the help of one of his root that partially specialized in sealing, he was able to seal the Izanagi onto him. All I have to do is just to take down that seal. As then 3 white snakes shot out of Uncle's arm. As then she appeared beside the Uchiha. You'll have to fight both of us. As then her snakes came down into a sword-like position. They then looked more and more fake until they almost looked metallic. Snake blade! She roared as she slung her blade towards Naruto. What, sister?
I say clean your area, hooray!
Clean your area, my mommy said. Bye. Sorry. Uncle then noticed that Ryu still had the snake on him. And he kept up with her. His eyes followed her. And he followed her. Damn, this guy's fast, she said while looking towards him. Then he appeared out of nowhere, shifting his leg upwards, kicking Uncle in her throat. She then shot up towards the air, gasping, trying to breathe. As then the Uchiha slung his blade towards Ryu. Ryu then brung up his blade, stopping the Uchiha. Then he slammed his blade into the Uchiha's chest, majorly wounding him. The Uchiha then fell, then jumped backwards. This guy's stronger than I thought, the Uchiha thought to himself. Then he said, I guess I'll have to use this. Izanagi, the Uchiha said while smirking. Because of the fact that the Uchiha was so loyal to Donzo, Donzo rewarded the Uchiha by claiming his brother's eyes. Yes, his brother's eyes. As he had gained the his eyes after he had known known that his older brother killed himself. He skipped the Sharingan and went dead up to the Mangekyo. It's just, he was feeling like it. He said, hey, I feel like gaining the Mangekyo. Got it. That's the person, my brother. Whew, that mosquito thought he was winning. You ain't winning when I'm around. Then Lucia fell, collapsed down to his knees. Damn it. My chest. Then Ryu looked towards the Uchiha. As then he started to think about it. Where did Uncle go? Then 3,000 snakes, white snakes, shot out of the ground, wrapping around Ryu. Ryu couldn't move. Damn it. I have to use it. Joey! The Ryu said while screaming loudly. He broke out of his shambles, destroying all the snakes. Then he disappeared, wiping out all of the root around him, unleashing a massive amount of bloodlust, as he had went crazy from just the chakra of the Jubi. Rapidly murdering everything around him. Naruto he then looked towards the Uchiha. Disappearing, then he slammed his blade on his mask. With his mask turning completely being destroyed, he then went out of his trance. Then Anko bust out of the ground, sending her leg towards Ryu's neck. This is what you get, you goddamn clown! She yelled towards the person who had kicked her in her neck. Her leg then flew up towards him, as then he stopped it, grabbing onto her leg, as then he looked her directly into the eyes, as then she fell down. 3 seconds later, she woke up from the genjutsu. She was basically crying because the genjutsu had brought her to the truth, how she was nothing, how that she would always be looked down upon as Orochimaru's lackey. Basically, she would be considered nothing as long as Orochimaru was alive. But he offered her something greater, something better, something grander. Then the Uchiha, who had just got out of his trance, looked towards the person in front of him. Who are you? Where am I? What's going on? As then he remembered being held down by a man, a mysterious man. He couldn't fully see him, but he saw a cane, and that was all. Then Naruto, or this unknown Uchiha, then said, Where? Where is older brother Shishui? Where is older brother Shisui? As he didn't want to believe it, he was abducted. He felt terrible. His brother died, or from what he can gather, just died. And then he noticed the person in front of him. Ryu? What are you doing here? As he could faintly remember a little boy with golden hair and another with black hair. Where's your brother? Oh, you know, he's somewhere. So he's gone too? No, no, no. He's probably finishing off the rest of the mission about now. Then out of nowhere, Teju dropped down from the trees with Sakura within his arms. Got Haruno, let's go, he said while looking towards his brother. Then he noticed his old friend. Henry? What are you doing here? Thought that you died in the Uchiha massacre. Or didn't. So, what's going on? He asked towards the two boys. Oh, we are making making a drop off to our boss. Then slight memories of Danzo then popped through his mind. They were faint, but still there. Where's our Danzo? Or where's that bastard Danzo? I'm gonna make him pay, he said towards his friends. Well, you can make him pay with us. After all, he's going with the village straight down to hell, Ryu said, while looking towards his friend. Or that's what the leader says. So what's going on? Ryu asked towards Anko. She was a childhood friend of his. Well, more like an auntie, someone who looked after him and the boys. I don't know. In fact, I can't remember. Wait, never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Then, it's. Do you want to join us? Teju acts towards his friend. Inari thought that it was a bad idea, but something compelled him to listen. Something, or his friendship. He subconsciously thought that they wouldn't be his friends anymore if he didn't comply. So he complied with them. So, where are we going? You keep on talking about this leader. So I'm assuming that a leader comes with a base. Yep, it does. Let's get going, Teju said, as then Ryu sighed. Let's go. And that's not the end of this episode. Flashback. Teju quickly ran through the streets. He was like a flash. He just disappeared. Let me see. Yes. Sakura was training within a battlefield. Damn. How come that I move so quickly once I'm not around my brother? It's weird. He said that we were gonna be there in one day. Wait, maybe he lied to me. I'm gonna get him, Teju said to himself. As he finally came upon he finally came upon a training ground. Sakura was within the training ground training. She quickly and swiftly sliced through 17 trees with the sword. Damn. I'd say that's a record, Sakura said out loud. Huh? It's 1,000th of my goal. Of my record. Or my greatest. Teju said, as then Sakura looked behind her to see a man with black hair who looked kind of menacing if you hid his face completely. He looked like a goofball, like someone who could fail in class. Listen, if you're trying to hit on me, then piss off. Whoa, I have a girlfriend, lady, Teju said out loud. Anyway, I want you to come with me, as my boss wants you, because you're strong. What do you mean? She said, turning around, looking towards Teju. I mean, you're strong. And if you come with us, we'll show you Sasuke's dead body. As then Teju chuckled. That was a funny joke. I have to admit, he said to himself. Then Sakura out of nowhere came towards him, slamming his fist into his stomach. He then gasped for air. I see what the boss meant now, he said. She's subdivision tier at least. Then she waved through hand signs as then again Jitsu fell over Teiju. Damn it. Genjutsu. Genjutsu. Death by tree, Sakura said, as then trees began to sprout everywhere, shooting upwards, trying to kill Teiju. Huh, funny joke. And then the trees inverted on themselves until they went into the ground. Then they shot up through the ground trying to take down. Mm-mm. Trying to take down Ryu. Teiju. They're good. As she tried to dispel the Genjutsu. But you're better. Funny joke. But I'm elite, Teju said. Anyway, the boss wants you, so you can either come peacefully or I can force it. And I don't want to force a girl, he said, chuckling to himself. Then she ran towards him, slamming her fist into a log. Then Teju slammed his leg into her throat, placing her under the Genjutsu, explaining what was going to happen. As then he disappeared. I know that battle seemed rushed, but I have to end this video. And the next video will be on my second channel, and it talks about what happens afterwards and because of it. Bye, guys. Oh, I actually have a copy of my second channel's link. Copy, paste. That will be in the description and in the that will be in the description and in the comments, by the way. Bye. And I'm about to watch some porn.